This podcast is written and narrated by Manoj Jalte. In part 1, we looked at how communication changed from then to now. Now we turn to something smaller but deeply powerful notifications. A notification may look harmless, just a sound, just a light, just a small message waiting for us. But even before we touch the phone, it has the power to change something deep inside us. Our attention shifts, our emotions respond, our mind leaves the present moment. Between one notification and the next, there is a space. And today, we begin that first moment even before we touch the phone. The sound arrives, and even before we see the screen, before we read the message, something inside us has already changed. The body may still be here, but the mind is already gone. That small sound pulls our attention away from our work, from the people in front of us, and from the simple presence of this moment. Our natural state is presence. Just look at a child. A child does not need constant digital stimulation to feel alive. The immediate world is enough, more than enough. But slowly, without noticing, we become conditioned to live in stress, urgency, and anxiety. And presence, our natural state begins to feel like something we have to search for. Morning once began as a return to the body, to the breath, to ourselves. For a few quiet moments, before the world made any claim on us, we belonged only to ourselves. Morning began with sunlight, with birds, with ordinary sounds of life awakening around us. Now it often begins with notification. The sun is still there, the birds are still singing. But often, we do not return to ourselves, we return to the network. The first thought is no longer I am here. Now it is what is there, a message, a missed call, an update. And this is a quiet but enormous reversal. We meet others before we have met ourselves. The body has awakened, but the mind has already left. Many times we are reading, writing, talking to someone, eating with family, walking quietly, or simply being present with ourselves. And in those moments, we are not missing life. We are already living it, quietly, completely, here and now. Real life is already happening, not somewhere else, not on the screen, not inside the next notification. And then suddenly there is a sound, a small notification sound. And in that instant, something breaks. Physically, nothing has changed. We have not even seen the notification yet. Everything around us is exactly the same. And yet, inside us, something has shifted. Even before we reach for the phone, the mind has already reached there. Who sent it? What do they want? Is something wrong? Could it be important? We do not know yet. But the mind does not wait for reality. It begins reacting to possibility. The hand follows later. It almost always follows. But by then, the mind is already gone. It has left this space. It has left the present moment. In that one split second, the notification carries endless possibilities. It could be urgent, it could be tender, it could be ordinary, or it could be something we are not ready for. All of it unknown. And in that unknown, the mind begins to move. It creates a world made of assumptions, expectations, possibilities, urgency, and emotions that may not yet belong to reality. But the mind is already living there, already responding, already feeling. This has happened to me many times. I would be deeply absorbed in some simple work when suddenly a notification would arrive. In a moment, my attention would be gone, the flow would be broken, and when I finally checked the message, it would often be nothing important, just an advertisement. The real loss was not only those few seconds, it was the broken concentration, the effort required to return to the same depth again. And when we add together all these small interruptions, day after day, month after month, year after year, we begin to realize how many precious moments are taken away by things that mean almost nothing. This podcast is my own experience, my ongoing struggle, and my journey towards peace, silence, and solitude in the spaces between notifications. It is not about abandoning technology. It is about learning to live with technology without losing our attention, our own mind, and our own peace. Life is not about extremes, it is about balance. And the first step towards peace is awareness. So the next time we hear that notification sound, pause. Just for a moment. Before reaching for the phone, return to yourself. Return to the present moment. Return to life as it is happening now. Look around. Notice the room, the people, the light, the ordinary sounds of the day. Take one slow breath and then ask, does this need my attention right now? Perhaps it does. Perhaps it can wait. And the most important thing is that we choose consciously. We may check the notification with awareness, or we may return to our work, to our conversation, to the life we were already living. That small delay, just a few seconds, is not nothing. It is the beginning of awareness, the space to notice, the space to breathe, the space to return to our attention, to our mind, and to ourselves. One notification, one breath, one pause at a time, until we begin to realize that life is not somewhere else. Life is always here and now.